It's always funny because like reading the firmware updates for this thing, you just see stuff like the last one was like fixed Top Gun. Like, oh great, now I can play Top Gun.
Did you make it a game other than Top Gun on NES?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's put it in and find out.
Oh boy, that's on you.
I'll play this piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's no good. I think this is the one where I could never land.
Yeah, the landing is just.
It'll land like an aircraft carrier in the ocean. Yeah.
But maybe if we're cheating.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Oh. Well, didn't fix it. The best NES games were from Paramount Pictures Corporation.
Yeah. By way of Konami.
Yeah.
Hi, Matt Roy.
Hi.
Hi, Matt Roy.
Tony's here.
Yeah, I saw Tony down there earlier.
Start key.
Start key. Look at that.
It's pretty cool. That is cool. The title screen that said the Top Gun anthem was copyrighted. Is that like a NES version of Danger Zone?
No, it's probably the
Like an orchestrated thing?
There's that other song.
Orchestrated or with lyrics?
Take my breath away.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, we want the hounds. I mean, we want a lot of missiles. Also, this is just training.
Oh yeah, you had to go through this crap. This game sucks. Can something like this go to the Virtual Console? They never really do, like, you don't see like Terminator games or Predator games or like movie-based games.
They'd have to go relicense a lot of that stuff for re-release. Like when they did the original deals for Top Gun for this, like Konami probably just did it for this version, and any re-release on another platform would be like another license.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I wish they would do it with NBA Jam, but I know that's got to be so much harder with all the players' licenses.
Right,
and everything.
yeah, that stuff is really hard. Well, I mean, that's like double or triple hard at this point because the original source code for the game would be technically owned by Warner Brothers now because they bought Midway.
Right.
But then the IP is now owned by EA because they bought it at some point.
Oh, so now it's, wow. That one actually would sell well, but it would probably be such a pain in the ass to get all that stuff.
Yeah. What'd you think of those new NBA Jam games they made?
The new jams, I thought they did a really good job of kind of keeping in what made NBA Jam fun. Blitz, I think, lost a lot by not. I mean, the whole thing is doing leg drops and elbow drops on dudes and like tackling them way after the fact.
Yeah. Well, the problem with Blitz is like they de-emphasize the jump pass.
Yes, which you do that every single play.
That is Blitz. Yes. You know, so.
Yeah, I wasn't big on that, but I think Jam did the job.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that it kind of exposes, like, oh, you know, like it's a really awesome arcade game, but not something like when you own it, it's a weird.
Yeah, you don't want to go through.
Have a lot of reasons to go back to it. You need to have friends that want to play it.
Yeah, you're not going to go through a long ass season with like all the rubber band AI and all that stuff.
That stuff's.
Yeah.
It's on my tail. It's on my 6. Maverick.
Can you do a full like?
No.
180 Star Fox thing?
That would be way too cool.
You Star Fox guy at all?
Not really.
No?
I thought the original game was awesome.
I love the original one in '64, but I think after that they've all sucked pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're showing like that kind of like not even really a game quite yet thing at E3.
I heard it was super underwhelming.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it for myself, but.
What is, like, because I watched the press conferences and stuff, but I was listening to the Bombcast from E3, and I heard people talking about Project Steam. What is that?
Yeah, they announced it kind of after the press conferences. It is a new strategy game from Intelligent Systems. So it's
like
that's the
Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's
kind
the setting?
Kind of a steampunky sort of thing.
Huh. Okay.
All right, now let's land the plane.
Oh, boy.
Everyone's favorite part of Top Gun.
It's the climax of the movie. Oh, I didn't know it was like I love Fire Emblem, so.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
2 landing sequence.
Gotta get down to the altitude. Wait, are you going right into the ocean?
There we go. Speed down. All right, so now my buttons control the speed.
Yep.
Of the
This
plane.
is not fun.
Speed down. Okay, we're lowering our speed. I'm just doing what it tells me.
Is it just D-pad stuff?
It's the buttons are your speed, and the D-pad is, you know, positioning and stuff. Up, up. I can't slow down and go up at the same time. I gotta pick up speed. Like, I spent all that time telling me to speed down, and now it's telling me to speed up. And make up your fucking mind, Top Gun.
You're gonna go straight into the. Oh! Okay.
I'm the greatest Top Gun player of all time.
I take it back.
I'm the greatest Top Gun player of all fucking time.
I take it back. I thought
Brad, I'm the greatest Top Gun player of all time. I'm the greatest Top Gun player of all time, Brad.
It was really impressive, Brad. It was really good. Yep. I'll salute you for that.
Jeff apparently just pulled some kind of pro Top Gun move that.
Yeah. Can't argue that.
Your salute's happening.
Now you get to actually like.
That was just training,
mission?
man.
Okay.
Now it's real. This time it's for real.
Training where you're blowing up.
This time we're
planes.
I have to hit A to play volleyball, and then ride this motorcycle on the airstrip.
Confused by this. I didn't know there were multiple versions of the Sega CD. I had the one that went off to the right.
That's the second one. This was the original, because they put this out before the Genesis 2 was even out.
But this is the Genesis I had.
Yeah, it came with adapters to work with either model.
Okay, weird. Huh. I think I sold my NES and all my NES games to get the Sega CD.
Oh man, I traded in a lot of Genesis games to get a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And
Yep. I did that too.
Like, you know, it was awesome because at the time I didn't have the money to buy a PlayStation, so giving them 30 Genesis games was great. But
Yep.
now I kind of regret not having
Yep.
like as deep of a Genesis collection.
That's almost identical to me. I just played Twisted Metal at Blockbuster like long after PlayStation came out. Like when did PlayStation come out? 95?
Yeah.
I would have been like 10 or 11. And so I remember starting to read in EGM and stuff. They'd be like, oh, Mortal Kombat for PlayStation is the best version. Mortal Kombat 3. I was like, fuck that. I'm not, what the hell is a PlayStation? I had no idea what it was.
Oh.
And I wanted it to fail just because it's like, I have a Genesis. I can't buy a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And
you just need the Genesis to last forever.
Exactly. And then I went to Blockbuster and I played Twisted Metal at a kiosk and I was like, fuck, I gotta buy a PlayStation, don't I?
Yeah.
And so I traded in all my Genesis shit to get a PlayStation. And I think I traded in all my Super Nintendo stuff for the most part to get a 64 after I played GoldenEye. Yeah.
Well, that was me dying. Let's not play Top Gun anymore.
Should have gone off on that landing.
Yeah, you know, look, I'm the greatest Top Gun player of all time. I can quit whenever. Like, who cares? Roll credits, basically, is what just happened.